Aging. The challenges of aging. Are they inevitable? So this is just a short little video. There'll be more to come with videos. There's be more to come with information on the website. Um, but one of the most important things, and this is tremendously good news, is that what we associate with aging a lot of times is a long history of chronic, unconscious, poor habits. And typically that's bad posture and bad movement patterns, and like how you walk or you run, which is called your gait, is that literally for years, if not for a lot of people, it's been decades of being out of balance. And the problem is the longer you go out of balance, the more wear and tear there is on the body, the more pain there is. And it's very common with chronic low back pain, chronic hip pain, chronic knee pain, shoulder issues, neck issues, any combination. It's a festival of challenges. But for a lot of people, when they start getting into their 50s, sometimes even 40s, and then into 60s and 70s, whether you want to remain very physically active and athletic, or you just want to enjoy your day-to-day life without all the aches and pains, if you're getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, as they say, um, appreciate something that a lot of times it's not the inevitable breakdown of the body. The body is incredibly resilient. We just forget, and it's very easy to forget in our culture that we put a tremendous amount of demand upon our mind and body, and a lot of times that demand is out of balance. And to use a very well-known and common example, sitting. We do a lot of sitting, even for people that are very athletic. And sitting compresses the spine and it shortens muscles like your hamstrings and your hip flexors. Now, sitting in general, we can do sitting. It's not that big of a deal. The problem is we do so much of it and all the time, and rarely do we do things to balance it out. So as we grow older and those muscles become tighter, we don't move as well, which then makes us even a little bit tighter. It starts to create a vicious cycle. And that happens as we are growing older. But here's the good news. For most people, most of the time, it's not your body breaking down, it's your body going, we need some realignment. We are way out of kilter. Just like with an automobile, when the alignment of the car is off, it functions very poorly. But if you take it to the alignment center and they go, oh yeah, your tires are out of alignment, they realign it, which when it comes to automobiles is inexpensive and very easy and quick to do. And all of a sudden, guess what? Your car runs great. Very similar to the body in the sense that alignment is so important, and body awareness. There's several things that are important, but what is the good news right now to talk about is the fact that most of the aches and pains that you are probably feeling, that you're thinking is the inevitable cause of aging, good news is it's much more likely that it's just a very many years or decades of a lifestyle that kept tightening muscles down and inhibiting other muscles from working, which then they became weak. It's this cascade effect. And the good news is that can all be addressed. You can relax and lengthen tight muscles. You can very easily strengthen weak muscles. You can build your sense of stability and strength and endurance. Almost regardless of age, the human body is incredibly resilient. The things that we are capable of doing well into our 80s and 90s and even beyond. So think of this, a good piece of news here. If you're watching this video and you have concerns that you're really having some issues with your physical body, what we call musculoskeletal discomfort or imbalance or dysfunction, many times when you rebalance the body, you can greatly decrease the pain. And sometimes, if indeed it was all coming from the imbalance, the pain goes away. And then on top of that, as you feel better, you move better, you function better, your posture improves. So now not only are you not in pain, you're actually doing what you want to be doing, from activities you enjoy, daily life, sports. You're not only not in pain anymore, but you could actually get better at what you're doing. And there are lots and lots of case studies and stories about people, athletes that in their 60s and 70s started playing better than they did in their 30s and 40s, and sometimes even 20s. So again, the good news is that a lot of times it's unconscious, repetitious posture and patterns of movement that are problem and not aging, and it's not inevitable. So stay tuned and check out other videos on the website for information on how to regain that wonderful, youthful, vital sense of your body, both physically as well as mentally and emotionally. So hope that helps. Take care.